cockpit, name is Sun. Boarding a ship, sliding down the road. A nuclear cargo is aboard. Need to sink the ship to the seafloor. Rescue our informant Nicola. He was caught as a spy and condemned to die. Our extraction was down, I hate to report. So we paid the cunts back with some air support. Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the best. Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the best. Destroyed our culture, our honor, and our economists on our soil. My blood is on their hands.
The invasion of this nation has just begun. Our side is doomed, watch our flashbangs down. Won't fake broke down and must be paid. So we covered that after the dawn has hit. Then we plowed through the capital searching for a sign. All we found were militants and jihad. We saved our pilot cause our will was strong. Till we all got fried by nuclear bombs.
Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the best. Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the best. Destroyed our culture, our honor, and our economists on our soil. My blood is on their hands. All gillied up with a silent scoop. Blows his arm off, slide down the rope. Ferris wheel Alamo, it'll be a farce. When the Claymore mines, tear a man new arse. Tracks a car down to finish the job before he nicks the east coast and the yanks all sob. Disarm the nukes by hacking in the base. When we tried to escape, Gaz got shot in the face. Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the best. Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the best. Destroyed our culture, our honor, and our economists on our soil. My blood is on their hands.
We must follow Shepard's plan, or else the shite will hit that fan. Makarov must be found before he can light the fuse for a third world war.
5 years ago, lost 30,000 men in the blink of an eye. The world just fucking watched like they were Zen while my troops all burned and died. Every fight is our fight, what happens over here matters over there. So many layers to what is right, there's no such thing as fair. Remember, no Russian, my elaborate scheme's not up for discussion. Sending a message is the start of my plan by spilling Russian blood by America's hand. Revenge is like a ghost, takes over every man it touches. Its thirst will not be quenched by its host till everyone's dead, free from its clutches.
Because of Shepard's plan, the shit's really hit the fan. Makarov must be found before he can profit from his third world war.
Ramirez, let's kick some ass. Gather up some ammo and start to blast. Hammer down is in effect. Pop flares on the roof and hit the deck. On tour in Brazil to find intel. Till our mission is changed, world goes to hell. Search the gulag for 627. Turns out it's Bryce already holding a weapon.
Oh, I haven't seen the sun in 5 years, but I haven't gone mad, so don't fear. The silent doors were opened by me to launch a nuke to space to cause an EMP. The healthy human mind doesn't wake up thinking it's its last day on Earth. But on a suicide mission, I think of it as a luxury, not a curse.
Now we're fighting through the streets of the USA, pushing paratroopers all over the place. The CDI uses bombs at our homeland. The White House make our last stand.
Ghost, come in, this is Bryce. Do not trust Shepard. I repeat, do not trust Shepard.
Because of Shepard's plan, the shit's really hit the fan. Fooled us once, but won't be fooled twice. Shepard dropped the zone, now we'll pay the price. The shit's really hit the fan.
By the way, a single man.
World War III is here today. One day Makarov is going to pay.
New York is under attack by the Russian army's curse. Just like 9/11 again, except this is 10 times worse. Back to the stock exchange, we're gonna hit their radar. Incoming missile, everybody hit the deck now. This shit's really hit the fan. By the will of a single man. World War III is here today. One day Makarov is going to pay.
Russia will take Europe, even if it's just a pile of ashes. Rolling out a chemical gas attack will hand the Europeans their own asses.
Just like in World War II, Europe is going down. Deployment to Germany, we're gonna turn this war around. Take the city of Paris back, bomb the Eiffel Tower to the ground. The tower's falling, everybody hit the deck now.
Eloise, I love you now. You're get the bloody hell out! I'm not going to make it, just go without me. No, sir. You have to go now. Fuck off. And now that soap is dead, I will have Makarov's head.
sacrifice my life in a diamond mine so we can save the Russian president.
The shit's really hit the fan by the will of a single man. World War III is done today, and now Makarov is going to pay.